There we go. A brand new season of Ace Immersive Shooting just dropped on the application, which is available on Quest 3 as well as Quest 2. This is the most authentic and realistic version of a competitive shooting simulation that I have ever seen, and I've been using it to supplement my own dry fire training in preparation for competitive matches and defensive shooting. I have found that it increases my proficiency in a very profound way, particularly with respect to vision. If you haven't seen my full review of the Ace system, I'll link that on screen now, and you guys can go check that out. And if you're looking to see what Ace has dropped in this latest update, stick around. The first major update is an overhaul of their competitive system and their ranking structure, which I go into in great detail. And the other thing that I wanted to share with you guys is I participated in my very first online competitive pistol shooting match. And I wanted to share that experience with you and kind of compare and contrast how it feels compared to a real life match. We're going to start off with a quick overview of the latest season, then dive into that multiplayer match, and then take you along the journey as I seek my first rank or classification as a shooter in Ace Immersive Shooting. If you're interested in checking this thing out, especially if you have a Quest 2 or a Quest 3 already, it's available over at acexr.com. It is a subscription model. I think it is well worth it if you are a serious shooter and you compete or you take your training seriously. If you use the code PAIRS, P-A-I-R-S, at checkout, you will save some cash on that first month of the membership. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm Controlled Pairs. This is Ace Immersive Virtual Reality Shooting. Here we go.
Man, welcome to Season 2 of Ace Immersive Shooting. This is a sim that I've been really enjoying because it's supplementing my own dry fire training for competitive shooting and defensive shooting. As you can see, we all got these really sick trophies for being around during Season 1. Season 2 brings a ton of new changes. The biggest one, perhaps, is this new ranking system that mirrors a lot of competitive shooting ranking systems, and it's very similar to kind of like a USPSA with some variation here. The bottom line is an algorithm that they have not fully disclosed tracks your performance in ranked runs, ranked drills, ranked stages over time, and puts you into one of these categories from Steel all the way up to Ace. And you can think of Ace as kind of equivalent to like a Grandmaster level of shooting in traditional competitive shooting. Diamond's kind of like your high M class, Platinum more of that A class, Gold, you get the idea, B, Silver, C, Bronze, and Steel, kind of the unclassed ranges. And I've been playing this thing quite a bit. You look over here, I have 137,945 trigger pulls. I've been playing it since basically last winter. You can see this giant pile of brass that I have spent and saved about $41,000 in ammunition. I wouldn't call it savings necessarily, but I've, shot the equivalent in VR of $41,000 of ammunition. As you can see here, in the month of March, I shot 15 days in that 1 month. There's another month where I shot 10 days. I think I've shot more than 15 days. I've shot like 20 days in March, if I had to remember correctly. And I've been basically doing about 50% of my dry fire training here in the Ace VR Sim and the other 50% in traditional dry fire, and then shooting matches and shooting live as well. So I love this a lot. I'm loving the new competitive system. The reason I brought you guys in now is because, as you can see up here, I am still Steel ranked, but I am very, very close to earning my first rank in Ace. I am shooting for Platinum or better. I think that in this sim, that's about where I shoot. I think, as a competitive shooter, I'm still unclassified. I just haven't shot enough matches to earn a classification. I suspect that I am like a high level B shooter, if I had to guess, maybe a very low level A shooter. So that would kind of put me in the Gold, Platinum-ish range. And I'm really hoping to earn Platinum in Ace this season, but I want to bring you guys along for the ride as we take on these first couple of drills here.
Before we dive into earning our first classification in Season 2 of Ace, I wanted to show off what a virtual reality USPSA style pistol match looks like. And I think this is really interesting. They're hosted by the Ace team once per week. All you have to do is log into their Discord, indicate that you want to go in the events channel, saying that you intend to shoot the stage. Then anytime you jump into a multiplayer session and shoot the match stages in the order that is prescribed, making one attempt at each individual stage, the staff then go back and pull your data off the back end and then put all of that into the final score. This was the first time I've ever done this. And I've got to admit, like, the nerves kind of felt like it was a real style match. I mean, you have that same level of intensity. You still have one opportunity per stage with no, reshoots unless something goes awry technically. And so the level of on-demand performance is very high. And for that reason, I had a blast, and I thought that it was, despite my average level of shooting in this match, was still a good indication of where my skill level currently is. I ended up finishing 10th overall. I'm not particularly satisfied with it. I intend to improve it, but for a first outing, not too shabby. This is what that looked like.
Nice. That won't hurt. Yeah, I dropped the delta on mine. L-Pres is weird, man. Like, facing uprange in VR, it's strange. Yeah, it's weird because, like, if you're shooting this from the holster, it makes sense to move to the edges first. But here, since you're at the low ready, you can clear the center, like, right away, basically. This is, it's a cool little course fire, though. All right, I'm going to screw this up now. Are we ready, fam?
All right, let's see it. Send it.
Stand by.
It was clean but slow. Yeah, let her rip. I got out of the way here so you can get in there. Yeah, like that one, I just felt slow. Shooting was fine, it was just slow. I also did like no warm up. You caught me in here like I shot 2 or 3 times and that was it. Nice. Nice. He's quick with that teleport. Did you see that? All right.
I can't actually run around.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the teleport. I'm actually worse at teleporting than I am normally moving because I'm always toggling the stick incorrectly. All right. Shall we? Is there an order or is it just whatever? I think it's just doesn't matter.
Just end on the blue.
Okay. Yeah. Here we go.
Stand by.
It wasn't terrible. My dot felt like it was all over the place, but not awful. Yeah, these steel challenge stages are so unforgiving. Like, you want to shoot them at light speed, but it just punishes you if you miss it all. This is one of those where it's like, if I'm just in practice, I'll just zing them, but I don't know how to throttle down for match stuff. All right. Send it.
Stand by.
Oh my goodness. Those last 2 went flying. Oh my goodness. That was 175.
Oh, I think I got him.
Hey, 7 and you still got me. When they're all in the box, that helps.
Stand by.
Oh, that delta got me. Got me.
Oh,
That time, man.
I messed it up.
It's like that swinger. Like, it's a make or break. Yeah, it's like things I feel comfortable doing in VR that I would never do at a match. We got, it's bunnies 1.
1. Yeah.
All right.
Stand by.
I dropped 2 C's. It's like if I'm shooting that slow, they gotta be all zingers, and I freaking sloppy that one. It's all right.
two troves.
He'll get you. Well, that was fun, boys. Are we done? Is that last stage?
That's the last stage.
Sick. Well, thanks for jumping in real quick and shooting it, guys. All right, I'm just going to warm up here first. I don't think I've submitted. So I've shot if we go over here to this practice leaderboard, I've shot a 13.18 hit factor on this in the last day or two, which kind of puts me, I don't know, upper third. Well, better than that, maybe upper 15% of the practice leaderboard. Some of these guys who are submitting ranked runs over here. So these ranked runs basically work as your classifier runs. Those are the ones that are contributing directly toward your overall rank. I've been too cowardly to submit for this stage because it's a brand new stage and I don't know how to shoot it efficiently. Let me demonstrate.
Stand by.
See, I have no idea. Took a penalty there, shot at 8.49. These guys who were crushing it are up at 16.36. All right, let's go check out another drill here since I already have a ranked run submitted here and I feel reasonably warmed up now. I don't know if I have a run for Black Cat submitted. I don't. Okay, I need to warm this guy up for sure. All right, boys, we're going to submit a ranked run on this one. This is called Black Cat. You have to engage all paper targets twice. Steel targets must fall. No reloads that are mandatory. And it's 12 round total. You start facing down range. You can start anywhere in the shooter's box. I typically start right over here, come straight up, hit this guy, and then begin this lateral left movement as I transition over here to this guy. Here's a decision point. I can either take this shot from across the shooter's box or I can wait till I get over here. I think today I'm going to wait till I get over there to try to make sure I can squeeze those quick A shots in. Then the most technical and really like the most challenging part of this is balancing your lateral movement, your speed left over here, while simultaneously knocking down two big poppers, two little poppers without really breaking stride, still moving laterally. Having the gun up, breaking this corner, and tagging 2A without hitting any no-shoots or inducing any penalties. Diamond rank on this, the hit factor is 9. I've got a 9.89 as my best run. So anything above 9 is ideal. The leaderboard right now is up at 10.15. I'm not as worried about that. Really just want to get some diamond runs in here or high platinum runs so that it's going to contribute positively towards overall rank. So I'll run it once to warm up here and then we'll send it.
Stand by.
Oh, no shoot there. That's where it gets you. So that was silver because that no shoot. Time wasn't bad though. I'm glad that was a warm-up run.
Stand by.
Warm it
Keep
up
the
again.
muzzle pointed down.
Much better. And that would have done it. So I was diamond up at 9.35. Let's see if we can do that again ranked and get this leaderboard, or excuse me, get this ace rank ready to go. So commit to a leaderboard run here.
Stand
Here we
by.
go. That was an 8 something. Yeah. So mid platinum simply because I botched this steel in the center. Try to run that again for the ranked run. That did put me at number 6 on the leaderboard, but it's early in the season. Not many people have submitted. That's really on the lower end of the leaderboard.
Stand by.
God, that would be a 7. Not even 6.5. So that's bad. That's really bad. All right. Redemption run. You need a 9+.
Stand by.
There we go. 9.51. That's what we're talking about. Put me at number 3 on the board. But remember, the way ranks work in ACE, I just ran that 3 times, had 1 average, 1 high, and 1 low. They're going to all average out in the algorithm. My average score from those runs is what's going to be considered whenever we submit that leaderboard ranking. So I'm eager to see if that's it. Let's find out. Hey, okay. So we still need to run another couple of drills, but our overall season score has increased. That's good. It's gone up by 0.33. That means that the average of the drills we just ran was actually higher than my usual average, so it did bring my rank up. Still don't know where I fall. Let's pick another drill to run. I've already done this course. Can't remember if the board run submitted for this. 10.11, not great though. I do kind of like this course. I'm curious to see what my cold start looks like on it, so we'll do a cold start real quick. So it was a 9.3 platinum run. Not as good as my leaderboard run, I don't think. No. That was good. So that's what it takes to do a diamond. I cannot do that reliably. Still put C's over there, 1 C back there. It was a good run. I was moving really aggressively, and I got lucky on those 2 A's. So I don't feel confident submitting a diamond level rank run here, because I just did a 10.37. My best rank run right now is a 10.11. So I think I'm going to go shopping for another drill. All right, let's run a few of these dry. This is robbery. Got to drop the steel, smack the paper. Let's try it out. The question is, do I engage the steel on the move from back here or from up front? I think on the move is the risky but efficient way to do it.
Stand by.
.9.62 is my all-time best. We're at a 6.93 now. Nothing on the leaderboard. That was fast. Not real accurate though. That's a little better. 9.43 would have put me in 9th place. Oh no, 3rd place. It would have put me in 3rd place with that run. That's also my first diamond run, so I don't know. That might be the ticket. Let's see if I can do that again.
Stand by.
See, it's hard to replicate. My average run's been about an 8.2. Still platinum. All right, I'm going to do one more warm-up. If I can beat an 8.5 on this warm-up, I will submit a ranked run.
Stand by.
That'll do it. Oh, man. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. We're going to go ahead and try it live. Let's do it.
Stand by.
Too slow. 1C. 7.7. Come on. Now I've got to squeak in a high 8 to balance this thing out.
Stand by.
Come on. I'm telling you, dude, the pressure of those ranked runs, it'll get you. It'll get you. All right.
Please proceed to the starting area. Stand by.
All right, at least we're at 8.26. I'm going to do one more. See if I can get something above the average. .85, come on. All right, there we go. We're going to call it there. We'll hit one more drill up and then see what we got. Do I already have a blam time up here? 14.19 isn't terrible. Let's see how this warm-up goes.
Stand by.
Not great.
Stand by.
Better.
Stand by.
That's hot. All right, can I do that again? Let's go for it. Let's try to beat a 14.19. This will be our last rank run, then we'll figure out where we're at for the season.
Stand by.
One C. 15.15. That was better. That C killed me. I'm going to run one more.
Stand by.
Slower because I had one miss. And we felt at 13.96. Average is still okay. Last one.
Stand by.
Good. All right. That's about as good as we can ask for today. Let's go back to the hut. Quit ace. See if we are ranked. Platinum or better. Platinum or better. That's what we're looking for. Hey, let's go. Platinum. So that puts us, that means we're right there in the purple, 131 to 160. That's the equivalent of like a A-ish level shooter, which like frankly is probably only slightly better than where I'm at in real life. Diamond being the M class, Ace being the GM class. So, yeah, Platinum it is. We got some room to work for the rest of the season, and excited to get after it.